against her religion. The company in question went, "This is in your job description. Serve the alcohol." She said, "No, I'm not going to do it." They went, "Fine, you're fired." And she attempted to sue the company.
Did it fail massively?
It failed horrendously because it was there in the small print.
Well, that's what I mean. It's fine, but if that's your religion, you have to work around it. You have to find jobs which are specifically not to do with alcohol. Yeah. It's not everyone's responsibility to cater to your needs. It's like if someone here's the thing. There's offensive thing, isn't it? But if someone just says something stupid, and people go, "Well, that was awful because that was a rape." Again, it's where I go to I think intent is more important than what people actually say. Someone will make a crappy racist joke, and you'll go, "Well, what was the fucking point?" But people overreact just because they said, and it's like, did they mean ill intent by it, or were they just stupid? And it's like, well, they're just stupid. It's like, well, don't act like a twat about it. Just ignore them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think intent matters more than what is said. I can say the most hateful, racist thing right now. It doesn't make me racist because I'm not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not a nice thing to do. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it doesn't make me racist by saying something which I don't believe. It's like you hear them people.
A one-off statement does not define you.
Yeah. It's like when people say, "Oh, you're a racist." And I think anyone that uses the phrase "you're a racist" doesn't understand what racism is. Because racism, quite often, you're not part of a cult. You are or you're not. Again, it's just a personality.
It's a way of life.
It's a personality
fault.
Yeah. I was trying to think of the word in there, but that's what it is, isn't it? And not saying that you shouldn't chastise people for being like that. I'm just saying it's not like they're a people.
Yeah.
Using the phrase "a racist" is absolutely asinine in and of itself. It's because people have to label, don't they? Here's the thing, though. I don't understand why you can't just if you're I pressed the wrong button. Maybe I accidentally did that. If it's something that you think is a serious issue with someone, you can call them racist because they are. Calling them a racist is just a pointless thing to add. Again, it's like saying racists are themselves together. Are you saying people that are racist against white people are on the same page as those that are racist against black people? No, of course not. They're both equally retarded.
Yeah, that is the problem. It's just downward spiral.
It's like it's like one of them things which I say. There's the KKK and they're fucking idiots that need to be gelded. But it's like the Black Panther movement, isn't it? Which is actually called that, and they're the Black Power people. And yeah. I will firmly stand.
They're just as bad.
No, they are worse because they are doing it because of them.
They're reciprocating.
Yeah, but they're doing the thing that they find offensive.
I know you are, but what am I?
And no,
be the bigger person.
That always makes it worse. Just because you're saying, well, they're doing it and it's awful. It's like, well, why are you doing it? It's still awful. Just because they did it first doesn't make it. This isn't like you're defending yourself, though, is it? There's a difference between racial equality and defence, and then just saying, well, we'll say we're better then. It's like, no, you're being more stupid because you're copying the stupid people. It's like, who's more stupid, the person that's the person that said the dumb thing or the person that did the dumb thing? And it's like they're both. You know what I mean? It's just
we're all idiots.
I keep forgetting what button does what. Fucking hell. I think that basically anyway that they are more daft because they are copying something which they find abhorrent, and by doing something abhorrent, like what?
Fighting fire with fire.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. Now, where is that ship? Where is that boss fight?
This looks like an arena, so I'm going to say about
surprise,
100 feet. Yeah, I was going to say 100 feet in front of me.
I just couldn't remember when he appeared. That was all. Obviously, he's weak to fire. He must be a grass type. Actually, no, it's probably steel. Steel would be more apt here.
God, that really is just your get out of jail free attack, isn't it? It's that.
We covered a lot of topics, and basically we come to the conclusion that people are fucking retarded. I think we always come to that conclusion, don't we?
Yeah, people are abhorrent.
How is Tyler more in the middle anyway? I can't see how you can be. It seems an either or. You're either clever or you're not here.
James effectively said fuck them and their rights, whereas Tyler was more along the lines of I would sacrifice their rights for our safety.
No, the thing is, do you know the thing that it is about all this whole everything to do with ISIS and all that? By doing anything, by saying you're doing it for your safety, and by doing anything to exclude them, you are effectively letting them win. There's no two ways about it. By doing anything that discriminates in any way against the group which people say is part of this group, which they're not, just because you are Muslim doesn't make you in any way related to Islam, ISIS, unless you want to be. So, it's a thing of who's more easily going to be convinced to go over to that side. The kid that basically everyone says, oh, you're fine, do what you will, we don't care. Or the kid that goes, can you not do that because we find it offensive and we don't want you to live your life the way you do because we find it, we don't like it. It's like, well, of course, if a group of people say, you can do what you want with us because we're your friends, they're going to go with that group, aren't they? Like Trump's America is going to be riddled with ISIS people because he wants to tag them all. They're going to be turning against him like 3, 2, 1.
You know what's scary? I've some Americans that I dabble with occasionally online or on Steam or sometimes even on YouTube.
It's when Alex gets sick of talking to his dogs and decides that he wants to leave his civilized conversations. He talks to Americans.
But
I mean, every offence in there, every syllable in that sentence I said.
I had a conversation with one and I went, aren't you concerned with this current election? The response was, yeah, we've got the choice between a liar or an arsehole. And it was like, so who are you going to go for? And he goes, neither. We don't want either of these people. But we have to pick one. And unfortunately, most people are looking and preferring the arsehole. They think Trump's going to win.
I still think it's really daft why the Liberals decided to pick Hillary. It's just why? Pick anyone else.
Yeah, anyone else would win. Hillary's currently, her only plus point is that she's not Trump.
Exactly.
People hate her for her own reasons.
It's like the gay group, isn't it? And there are a lot of people who are against her because she tried to do a lot of like stopping gay marriage and that, didn't she?
Yeah.
It's like, why would you pick her as a liberal when that is something that she has done?
The main reason the gay agenda is against Hillary at the moment is because she still wants to bring in immigrants from Syria, and therefore bringing in people who are extremely religious in a way that they see being gay as abhorrent. And the more anti-gay voters you get in the States, the less legislation will be passed. And as you know, it's really, really close as it is. So, yeah, they bring more people in, more people are citizens, and they will vote against gay rights, and they won't go anywhere for the next couple of generations. That's why they're going Trump, because Trump's going to build his wall, he's going to stop...
I mean, he's not, though, is he?
He's not, no. But he's metaphorically going to build his wall, and he's going to stop people coming in, and therefore things hopefully should move forward for the gay community.
The thing I don't get, though, about Trump is why people believe the shit he says. Like, everyone goes, he's such a straight talker, and it's like, yeah, it's just because he talks shit. It's fine, but how can you believe him? We're going to build a wall, yeah, in Mexico to stop them from getting over, oh, okay, and they're going to pay for it. Why would they do that? Because I said so, okay. That kid at school was just kind of shout shit. My dad's an Olympian. He was a boxer. He can kick your head in. All right, well done. It's all right, Jeff. Calm down. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Take a nap. You'll feel better.
Are you mad?
It's absolutely bloody ridiculous.
State's ridiculous, never. You know, one thing I found out fairly recently, it shouldn't surprise me, but it did, was you know, on the web you find these top 10s of anything.
Yes, it happens all a lot.
Yeah. I was incredibly bored last night, couldn't sleep, and I found one for largest warships.
Yeah.
How many of which, in the top 10, do you think are American?
4. 6. No, just tell me. Is it 10?
It's 8.
Okay.
8 fucking ships. And the other 2 that aren't American were built by America and sold to other nations.
Well, I love that. It's like there was that thing happened. I don't know when. I think it was a couple of years ago. But you know when they were deciding on who was going to be running for this. I think it was this presidential thing.
Election.
Yeah, and the army, like the chair people who obviously charged that, they literally went, can you not put like tanks in the budget because we have too many tanks. We keep getting built them. We're not sending all of them out there. We don't need them. And then literally they went, no, we're going to put tanks in the budget or people won't vote for us. They're just building tanks because people want tanks.
They're slightly afraid if they their military is now a very big chunk of their economy, and if they stop pouring money into it, they can't employ a lot of people, so it will lead to its own miniature recession.
Yeah, but again, it's like you don't really. That's one of them things where it's a perfectly short-term gain, long-term loss, because you're just going to have all these people building stuff you don't need, so you're going to be pouring money into something that doesn't need anything, pouring money into it.
I wouldn't be surprised if across the states there are literally warehouses full of top-of-the-line gear that have never been used and will never be used.
I absolutely think that is probably a thing. Now, in case you're wondering, by the way, we've nearly finished this recruitment mission.
Is this Samara?
Yes, it is the Asari. She's looking for a ship, and she says if we can help her find it, she'll join us.
You're like, sup, bitch.
I don't know, it's just... The thing I don't get about America, more than a lot of stuff that I don't get about America, is that whole... They go on about, don't they? It's like, America's so fantastic because it's the realm of free speech. But God help you if you say anything that could be offensive, because then you'll get sued. Right. Okay. Also, with the land of the free. Also, by the way, you know, we had segregation until like the 60s, 70s. Well, whatever.
Also,
and it's like, okay. And,
they keep the highest amount of their own populace in prison.
Yeah, 1%.
Almost triple the next nation, which is fucking China. It's like, when you put more people in prison than China, a nation who we know is notorious for being fucking dicks, it's like, oh, look at yourself, guys, you're doing it wrong. Land of the free, home of the brave. No, quite a incorrect statement. So many people in prison.
I don't know. It's just
and
that,
enough weapons to blow up the planet several times over.
It's just that it's strange looking in on America because you really don't see why they're so obsessed with the guns. It's just strange.
A tweet that I saw quite a while ago from an American like 16-year-old girl, but she clearly wanted to like stir the pot, and basically said, "It's not mum, it's mom," as in MOM. It's not football, it's soccer. It's not rugby, it's American football. It's not crisps, it's chips.
Well, that last one doesn't make any sense with rugby, does it?
I know. And then a Brit just replied at the very bottom, it's a school, not a shooting range. I was like, ooh, shit. Ooh. I like it. It's
perfect, because every other nation has had... I mean, everyone had to go through the stupid phase, but pretty much every nation that's sensible... had a mass shooting of some sort, and then went, right, well, at least ban the guns, or at the very least regulate all of them. And everything's been better since. America just kind of goes,
it's alright!
Well, they say that, but they also...
They're terrified of their own government.
But they also do that thing, isn't it, where, what the fuck are they going to do with the guns? You can't really shoot your way through a government, they will have more.
Yeah.
But,
which comedian said it? It was like, guys, you can have as many guns as you want, but the government's got fucking drones. You're being gunned to a drone fight. It's like, you're not going to win. It's like... like years and years ago, when it really was going to be, right, line up, load, aim, fire, that kind of made sense. But now, unless you've got your own drone or your own fucking tank, you're useless, or next to useless.
The thing is, as well, is that a lot of countries will say, a lot of Americans say, well, you just don't understand because you're not American. But the thing is that pretty much every country you were allowed to have a gun. But now we've just literally grown up and realised, well, as we live in a world where an automatic is not essentially that hard to get hold of, it's wise to not let every fuckwit have one. If any fuckwit. And it's just like, oh, it's so strange.
It's upsetting, is what it is.
And the only thing they say is like, it's in our amendment. It's like, that amendment was drawn up during war.
You had
wartime rules don't apply for most countries.
That's the thing. At the time, you were at war with the most powerful nation on the planet. We wanted you fuckers dead.
Made sense.
Yeah.
We get that. Britain now understands why you had that then.
Yeah.
What we're saying is now.